I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons & Dracon Beams.
Previously on Dungeons & Dracon Beams. There's an old wives' tale that goes something like, if you put a frog in a pot of boiling water, it will jump out immediately. But if you put a frog in cool water and slowly heat it up, it won't notice the degrees tick up until it's dead. Tick, the plan to attack on the Blade ship. Tick, Grant's mom showing up at Zach's house. Tick, how are they going to submit the complaint logs that she created? Tick, Dylan snuck into a meeting where Joan Reese dismissed the death of hundreds of Yeerks by starvation. Tick, the Yeerks are closing the entrances and fortifying the Yeerk River. Tick, how are they going to get in? How are they going to get to Xander? Pop. That story is a wives' tale after all. The frog, of course, would jump out, and since we aren't really talking about frogs at all, the Humanimals decided to try and gather what tatters they could to make a plan. Zach and Aximili morphed to crows, and taking part of the wild flock, they winged their way to the beach. Kamren and Maitea went owl and duck, and with both ends of the sound spectrum covered, they churned the air on the way to the meadow. When last they were there, Maitea watched her father fall. Dylan's jeweled feathers sprouted across her skin as she transformed into a calliope hummingbird, and in stark contrast, the black crow's wings emerged from Savannah. They flew to the restaurant where Dylan scouted, and Savannah scrounged around to attract the attention of the patrons of Happy Burger. And sure enough, there were signs of angry attention, and those signs asserted themselves. Happy Burger, confirmed dead end. A murmuration of starlings screams and trills with warning as a crow crashes around the brush. While that cacophony is happening, the hummingbird flits around the building. The front door, the people inside, the rock out back, the cigarettes stashed back there. All these little details painting a portrait of life at the nail salon, and potentially a way in. And that's where we are now.
You should have picked a morph that can see in the dark. This is a recon mission. Maitea keeps her duck head straight, but focuses her eyes on the great horned owl flying 100 feet to her left. This is my most efficient morph, Kamren. The other two waste energy. We had to fly across town. We're scoping the place out, not doing an Iron Man competition. Now we're gonna have to find a place for you to remorph before we get there. I can complete the mission in this morph. I can see fine from up here. Also, we need a creature that can see in multiple light spectrums. This animal can do that. What do you mean competing with a man made of iron? We are not to engage anyone. If Kamren could roll his owl eyes right then, he would have. No, that's not what I mean. Forget about the Iron Man. Listen, you as a duck are all alone. Ducks travel together. And if not with the full flock, they're at least usually in pairs. This human Kamren would apply the strangest logic to the most irrational situations, Maitea thought. His mind doesn't think in a linear way. Sometimes Maitea couldn't even parse out what he was trying to say until another one of the group added some context. As you have said, Kamren, we are here for reconnaissance. It does not matter what morph I'm in if I'm not seen. Fine, know-it-all. You want to do it your way? Cool. But if you're going to be reckless like every other time, I'm not going to be the one that has to deal with it. He dropped his left wing and turned away. Be sure to report your cowardice to Prince Savannah when you get back. Maitea sent him in thought speak, not entirely sure he was still in range. She was not about to abandon the mission. They were just a few minutes from the destination, and there could be more crucial information to obtain. It was what humans called petty for Kamren to leave over a disagreement on her morph. The trees underneath shot past and abruptly opened up into a clearing. The same clearing where her father was taken, the night she had finally had him answer for what he had done. Her thoughts were cut off as she saw movement. Too late. The human controller had already fired the Dracon Beam, and there was nothing she could do. The beam hit her where her shoulder met her wing. The excruciating pain blinded her as she toppled through the air, trying to flap to right herself. But only one wing was moving. She caught a few glimpses as she fell. The open sky above, the dark ground below. Her right wing falling in front of her, disconnected. No, not just disconnected. shredded off. It seemed like an eternity passed as she fell. But as soon as she began to realize what was happening, her body thudded onto the field. The world around her was spinning, and consciousness was fading. Pain filled the duck's body. And right before she surrendered herself, right before she was gone, she heard her name in her head. And with a sharp pain in her back, she passed out. And on top of Pacific Towers,
all covered in cheese.
There was a poor meatball.
On top of your spaghetti and on top of Pacific Towers, we now have 4 humans as Matea's morphed and the rest have demorphed. What do you guys do?
Me and Max are downstairs.
Savannah's going to feed the crows.
What are you feeding them?
Grabbing that mix on the rooftop of like peanuts and different seed and that kind of stuff and just, spreading that out.
How much of that mix does Kamren eat?
I mean, the peanuts are unsalted, so like probably not a ton, right?
It's Kamren.
As he sees you start to throw out the peanuts on the roof, he says, those any good?
They're not for you, Kamren.
Well, why not? I can't have some?
They're for the crows.
They ain't gonna eat all that bucket.
Yes, they will.
Well, what are they gonna give you for it? And you see as he says that, one of them kind of flocks down in front of you and has what looks like a keychain that says the Midnight Swan on it, and he drops it in front of you.
Savannah will pick it up and then like gently hand it over to Kamren. Just place it in his hand.
He takes it. Where? How? What the fuck? This thing don't have no keys? How'd it get this?
Bro, it's a crow.
Yeah. Are you concerned that there's no keys on it?
Yeah, well, how'd it get it? Because it couldn't have bought it unless it stole money, took that into the store.
Kamren.
Hmm?
Crows steal things.
Yeah, I
all
know.
the time.
This one stole money and bought this keychain.
It may have also stolen money, but I don't think it bought the keychain. If it did, we have to talk. And she looks like at the crow, all sternly.
Ah! Starts to peck down at some peanuts. Well, I guess this thing knows what it wants. All right, let's go inside, everybody. He puts his hand on Savannah and Dylan's back and starts to like push you towards the door.
Savannah's like being like pushed forward by Kamren and doing that, like kind of like trying to sort of resist walking and be like, what do you mean it knows what it wants? What does that mean? What do you mean?
Well, if it can steal money and keychains and get peanuts, it knows what it wants. We should take, influence. We should do what the crow does.
And steal things?
Hey, do you think this crow's a bad bird?
You can't apply human morality to a different species.
What if you're a human that can turn into the different species?
Then you can apply morality because you have a human brain with human thoughts.
Oh, so Savannah was wrong, he says as he reaches down into the bucket.
You're still... No, Kamren. Please tell me that those are hot peanuts. Please.
Unsalted.
No, but like the spicy mix to keep squirrels and stuff out.
No, I didn't think we'd have too much of a problem with squirrels on the roof.
He starts to spit it
would
all
have been
out.
so good.
I don't like these.
Yeah, Kamren, it's a bald peanut.
I'm going inside. Matei almost died while we were gone. Like, you guys care.
What?
He opens the door, goes inside.
Is the door open when he says that?
Yeah, but you're like down, you hear it like echo up or echo down.
Is Matea still on the
She
roof?
like looks at you both in her human morph. He's right. It was close.
Firstly, we do care. Secondly, what happened?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go talk about this with everybody.
Zach, after you hear that kind of echo down the stairs, you hear the little patter of bare feet coming down the steps as Kamren enters.
He morphed a bear?
Yeah. Rah!
Bro, morph back.
I love that he has such a delicate step that it's little patters instead of big clumps.
He's agile.
So light on his feet.
Okay, yeah, I guess as soon as he's inside, I'm like, what do you fucking mean my tail almost died?
You got shot at with a Dracon beam.
Okay. Why?
There was controllers at the place, at the entrance. Just one that we saw, but he saw us.
And you got close enough that they saw you and shot at you.
Yeah, they hit Matei in the wing.
Okay, that's bad.
You guys are getting downstairs as this is happening too, as he's explaining this.
Incidentally, and like I just hold up my phone and it's the crow eating a fry. And it's an angle where you can see the happy burger in the background. I'm like, this you? And I'm pointing it at Savannah.
Yeah. But, Matea, what happened after you got your wing shot?
I went down and I was losing consciousness when I felt a sharp pain in my back. And that was Kamren. He flew me away, let me demorph. We left. But they are watching that entrance. They noticed us right away. They looked like they were on the lookout for any animals. They were looking in the sky. I do not believe that this is a viable option, even though we must go there tomorrow.
When Matea says that Kamren picked her up and swooped her away, Dylan is going to turn to Kamren and give him just like a smile and a nod.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, okay.
When you first do that, he's catching on for sure, but he kind of rolls his eyes and looks away, but you see like a little corner smile. And what about you all? Anybody else get shot?
No.
No, we weren't seen.
He looks back at the phone.
Oh, no, we. And
Well-
I point at me and Max. We weren't seen.
Yes, we were very stealthy.
Well, there was a camera, so I can't confirm that we weren't seen, but nobody was there. But yeah, no, you go first.
This was kind of planned.
Yeah. On our end, we kind of had to agitate at the Happy Burger a little bit to see if they reacted at all, and they are watching that entrance that's closed down. But Dylan found some good intel about the nail place. And then Savannah's just going to look to Dylan.
I'm pretty sure that we can get in and out pretty easily. Thanks to somebody's really bad habit. We got a smoker.
Okay.
So if we like create a distraction in the front, maybe somebody can slip in the back.
Sweet. So, hitting the nail place?
It sounds like.
Okay.
What's the plan? As like you guys are walking up and Kamren gets to the roof and he'll start to morph a bird.
Yeah, unless anybody has objections, let's fly in and we can see what sort of ruckus we can create out front when we designate who's going to go and try and sneak in through the back door.
What kind of...
What time is it at this point? Is it like what, like 6 p.m.?
Yeah, it's getting like 6, getting a little bit later in the evening.
If we manage to get in before they close, maybe we can wait until after the people inside are leaving, and then somebody can sneak out and let the rest of us in, and we can make our way down.
Yeah.
What kind of ruckus do you want?
I mean, last time just eating a French fry seemed to work. I don't think we have to go too hard here.
Okay. Anybody got anything?
No. Let's go.
No, I mean, for the distraction, and we got ideas.
We could bust out the front window.
That's a lot.
If we do that, then we won't really have to worry about whether we can sneak in the back or not.
Well, no, but then there will be a lot more people there for a lot longer.
True.
I was just going to suggest that I could go as a duck and just kind of wander around out front. People seem to really like to follow ducks around for some reason. You know, fight your own reflection kind of a thing. Meander off into the bushes.
Eat some bread.
Maybe they'll bring out bread. Yeah, that's actually terrible for the ducks, but in this instance, it would cause a distraction.
Yeah, it's got a lot of carbs.
I just feel like you should know more about ducks.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to be out there by yourself while we're going in?
Well, I can cause a distraction or someone else can, but I have a duck morph, so I can do it.
I mean, I also have a duck morph, so.
I think most of us do. All right, who wants to be the person causing a distraction or duck causing a distraction?
I'm wondering if we can cause a distraction without one of us having to stay there.
We don't. We just need one person inside really to wait until the nail salon closes and let the rest of us in. We only need one person to sneak in.
Oh, okay then. I got you.
No, they should be closing soon, I say, not having checked their Google listing for shop hours.
Zach's already got it pulled up.
What time do they close?
7.
What time is it?
Perfect. 6.
Great.
Great. Everything's coming up Humanimals right now.
So then whatever. A duck.
What do we even need a distraction for? Send somebody in there, take them in the bathroom, morph, wait for everything to close.
I feel like if we go in as a person, they're going to wait until that person comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody goes in with a flea on them or a roach in their pocket or something.
Sure. Also a viable plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Kamren finishes his morph. Matea and Aximili finish their morphs.
Zach starts morphing. Oh yeah, shit.
Who's the stealthiest one here?
Kamren's a great horned owl, and the other two are ducks.
I meant more for who wants to be the person to be the roach that sneaks in, but this will work. We can have this conversation on the way over. It's fine. Savannah will start morphing. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Zach will just start morphing Roach. Someone just carry
Perfect. Me. Yeah, Savannah will grab him once she sees he's going roach.
Thank you. Okay, Zach's a roach.
And then it's getting kind of dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dylan will go bat.
You all take off into the air, your flock of different species, different birds. As you fly over the rooftops, you get to right over where Happy Burger is, fly a little bit further, and then you see the strip mall where the nail salon is.
Who wants to be the one to walk into the nail salon and inquire about anything? Whatever you do, painting nails.
I think I'll do that.
Great. I'll hand you Zach whenever you're ready.
Dylan's gonna look for a good place to land and demorph.
Roll me a perception check with advantage as everybody else is looking out too.
Yeah, everybody's watching out.
Okay.
As we're getting close, what is the nearest rooftop where I have a dead drop bag?
There's one at the mall.
Okay. I'm gonna probably just mention that, like, if you're gonna need clothes, I've got a bag on the roof that way.
I'm in athleisure. It's fine.
Okay.
With a 20, there is like these little shacks, these little tiki shacks on the beach near this little strip mall. And they're just bathrooms, but they just look like little tiki shacks. That might be a good place. If you can get in there without anybody seeing you, that would be a good place to demorph.
Yeah, does it look like there's any like louvres, just like some vents that I can just crawl my little bat body up into?
There is.
So she's going to do that. She's going to flop down on the floor and she's going to get like as close to the door as possible, like scooch her body up to it and then start demorphing so that she can lock the door as soon as she has hands.
Yep, you get there, your little the little ends of your wings turn into little bat hands, and you can, with your little paw, as they start to turn into human fingers.
Gross.
You should have heard the sound they made. That's really gross.
I hate it. Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, you're human.
Sweet. I'm a human person in a public bathroom with bare feet. I leave as soon as possible.
You're out on the sidewalk just across the street from this nail salon. And the rest of you see Dylan.
You just toss me near her. I'll climb up.
I think Savannah will literally try to like swoop over and drop Zach straight onto Dylan.
You gotta roll it. Do I land on her hair?
I'm not rolling anything. I said it and it happens.
Good enough.
That's what D&D is.
You're right. No one ever rolls anything.
Yeah, I like this. I like just saying it. Yeah,
Do you?
This happens. This means whatever I say can happen too, and I don't have to roll.
Yeah.
Dylan fights every urge in her body as she just goes completely stiff when she feels something drop onto her head from above. And she's like, oh God.
Hey. Sorry. And then I just scamper.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Skitter. Sorry, the word is skitter. Scampering is like squirrel stuff.
Dylan, you got a bug on your head.
Hey.
She just like glares upward.
It's a big old roach.
Rather than like try to find a pocket as a cockroach, I feel like that'd be difficult. I'm just gonna like crawl under the hair on the side.
She's going to like shiver a little and she's gonna be like, hey, no, absolutely not. And then she's gonna cough a little and cover her mouth and she's gonna be like, please God, just like crawl down the back of the inside of my shirt and just stay right there.
Are you sure? Because like this is pretty.
No, chill. This is disgusting and I'm dying. Please, God, please.
You sure? And like I like a lot.
I will flick you out of my hair right now.
And then we'll go down. Okay. I mean, whatever. If you want to. I don't care. Then I'll be nice and I'll grip the inside of the shirt rather than skin.
Thank you. And she's going to like adjust herself and try and get the heebie-jeebies under control and walk across the street to the nail salon.
You get there, you walk in, and there's a lady standing at like the front counter. Hello. Do you have an appointment with us?
Oh, I don't actually. I was just wondering about some pricing.
Yeah. What do you need?
All right. So my, wow. Okay. First time I'm saying this, my dad's girlfriend and I are wanting to come back and get like mani-pedis. I'm not exactly sure what she's thinking, but I was thinking, just like gel polish on the nails, on the hands. Maybe a cute little design. Nothing too artsy, but like a nice like Swedish hot stone massage pedicure.
Okay. Our just regular manicures or pedicures run $25 a piece. If you want the gel, you just add an extra little $3 on each of them. We're running a sale right now. If you can get the gel and both manicure and pedicure for $40. If you want the stone massage, that's an extra $20 per person.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, that makes sense. And she's waiting to feel like if Zach is leaving her body.
Zach has not moved. Zach assumed you were going to the bathroom. After it feels like you've been standing there a little while, he's gonna be like, "Are you okay? Go to the bathroom so I can get off."
She's gonna like nod her head like she's listening to the lady talk, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, I just came from the juice place. Do you mind if I use your restroom?"
Oh, I'm sorry. It's policy. Only customers can use the restroom.
Well, I'm gonna be a customer like tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Do you have a reservation yet? I'm sorry.
Never mind. Jesus. And Zach just like lets go with his legs and falls.
Bottom mimosas for 10 extra a person. I don't know.
I am underage, but
I should have told the way your skin looks. It's just so beautiful.
oh, thanks.
Don't hold your pee in too long.
Well,
Gross.
you know,
Gross.
I've got to hold it a little while because
I'll tell you what. I'll sell you some nail clippers and you can go to the bathroom.
ooh, I was just doing yoga before I went to the juice place, so I don't like, and I have a standing tab there, so I don't have my wallet on me.
Oh, that's
That's
unfortunate.
why I just wanted to run over here.
I have gone under a door.
Roll a stealth check as you're moving.
Okay.
As you're talking to her, Dylan, and she's mentioning these bottom mimosas, and you're saying that you left
Can
your
you
money.
please say bottomless? Bottomless
Yeah,
mimosas.
you keep saying, what are bottom
They're
mimosas?
bottom mimosas. You definitely only get one.
Oh. Okay.
Bottom
Roach!
full.
Ah! She starts screaming. Ah!
Dylan is gonna like take her by the arms and pull her to the side, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, if you have bugs in here, then maybe I'm not coming back."
I have to kill it. So she's gonna try to stomp for it. That'll be an attack roll against Zach's
Bro,
AC.
she's gonna have to athletics because I am holding her.
Okay, yeah. So first we'll make an athletics versus acrobatics check for you to grapple her. Athletics or acrobatics?
It's acrobatics for me. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
Suck it.
Yeah, you got it. You grab her as she's like trying to get to this roach, and she like stomps forward, but Zach has just moved out of the way. You're still in the open, Zach, but you're moving away.
I'm gonna like let the roach brain take over some. Roaches are very good at like getting under dark shit and not getting hit, so
Roll another stealth check with advantage this time as you dart for a place to hide.
14.
I'm gonna say, since she's distracted, I'll give her disadvantage on this too, because Dylan's trying to do everything she can to help. Oh, good thing. That was a natural 20 and a 5. So the 5, you disappear under something, and she's like, where did it go? Roll an insight check, Dylan. Do you have advantage?
On insight? Ooh, actually, do I?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
That was how I wish Austin rolled against me every goddamn time.
Couple of nat ones.
2 crit ones, baby.
Zach is gone, disappeared. This lady can't find him. And this lady that you're holding, Dylan, is putting up this over-the-top act. Like, she is just terrified of this roach. But when she stomped at it, there was like this tenseness in her. There was just this stomp down, and it was aggressive, and it was like hate more than fear. Your gut feeling is telling you that this is probably a controller.
Oh. Okay.
What's going on outside?
I think listening into all of this, right? Because we're great horned, at least Cam and Savannah are great horned owls, so they can hear everything that's going on. I don't remember off the top of my head if anyone else was.
The other 2 were ducks.
We're ducks. Okay, great. Love that. I think relaying to Maitea and Aximili like what's going on, but then once the scuffle starts, I think it becomes like is everything okay in there? Do you need backup? I'm mostly asking Zach because I know, Dylan, you can't respond, but if you keep struggling, we'll come in anyways.
So turns out this lady's really good at seeing roaches. No fault of my own. But I'm pretty sure I got away. Dylan kind of held this lady back and made sure she didn't get me. But I think I'm good now.
Well, as long as it wasn't your fault then.
No, yeah, it definitely wasn't. Dylan will vouch.
All right, Dylan, we have ears on you.
Dylan is gonna like redirect this lady over into one of the chairs, like the waiting area chairs, and she's going to sit her down, and she's gonna like place her hand on her hand and be like, "Hey, are you okay? You seem really stressed out about this roach." And Dylan is gonna record her.
Ooh, okay. She's like looking past you like, yeah, I just need to get it and make sure everything's clean. I don't want any other customers to see it. And as you touch her hand, you feel her go slack.
Zach's gonna be like, just give her a mimosa. She needs one.
That's good because she can only get one.
And Dylan, as she like sees her like her face go slack and her become calm, she's like, "Okay, can I get you some water?"
What just happened?
I don't know, you were freaking out.
Yeah, the roach. It could be dangerous. It could the people could see it. The people could see it.
We're by the water. These things, they come inside all the time. It's likely just the one.
My boss won't like it. I will call the exterminator. I'll have him come out today.
Aren't you guys about to close?
We are. This might be important, though.
One roach is important.
Maybe if I found it and I killed it.
Okay, that's super weird. Nice doing business with you, except we didn't do any business. I think that I'm gonna find a different nail salon, but thank you.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. And she's like still like looking behind you.
That's okay. It's just, you're really being a little crazy about this whole bug thing.
Can I hear all of this conversation?
Yeah.
From where I am? Okay. Really quickly, I'm gonna communicate to Dylan, like, if I need to bail out of here, when you leave, come back in and say one last thing, and then leave again, so I can tell that that's the signal. Like, just tell me, because if I need to get the hell out of here, because she's gonna cause a problem. That's what I mean. Yeah. I'm making sure the rest of the team can hear this.
After Dylan like waits and just like looks at her for a second, she's gonna be like, "Okay, good luck with all that." And she's like backing away from the lady, like she's weirded out by her. So yeah, happy business. And she walks backwards out the door.
You see as you're like walking out, she gets up and goes directly to where the last place she saw Zach was and starts like looking under stuff.
She's gonna pop back in the door and be like, "Oh, you said it was plus 20 for the Swedish stone, hot stone?"
Yeah, 20.
Zach is looking for a vent.
Can Savannah, and also she's gonna try to rope Kamren, Aximili, Maite into this, just be like, do any of you guys see a roach in the parking lot?
Let's do perception checks. This shouldn't be too hard either.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Oh shit. The highest is a 22. Savannah, you see a roach as you say this.
She's gonna try and grab it.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay. Sometimes I don't expect the roll that you're going to ask me for next, and I think this is one of those times.
It's just because it's either a strength or a dex for you.
No, I know. It sometimes like it gets me. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that would be an attack, huh?
Yeah, you scoop this roach up.
Great. She is going to fly back towards the entrance and be like, open the door.
Yeah, she does. She holds it open and leans her head in like she's going to yell one more thing.
Mm-hmm. And Savannah will just drop like the roach, like, and let the momentum carry it in and be like,
all right, we're going to call it a dexterity check.
No, I said it and it's going to happen.
A 13, this roach, you drop it as Dylan opens the door and it through the air, skids off the top of Dylan's head, drops to the white floor down on the ground.
Sweet. Dylan's going to be like, oh, hey, it's right here. It's right here.
Huh? The girl turns around, sees that roach and moves towards it. Zach, what do you do?
I'm still in the other, like in the room or whatever, the bathroom. I'm being like, what does a third time coming back in mean? Do I need to leave or not?
We just dropped a decoy roach through the door. Sorry again, Dylan.
Okay, so I'm probably good. Okay, yeah, keep me informed.
Yeah, stay hidden.
As that stay hidden goes through, we cut back and Dylan, you just hear as underneath this foot is now a crushed roach. I'm glad I got that. Oh well, no need to call the exterminators now, she says as she starts to clean up this roach.
Cool. All right. See ya.
Thanks for your help.
Ooh, any time. And she's gonna fully just turn around and leave and walk back across the street.
Yeah. Are you returning to Morph for anything or just chilling?
I think she's just chilling.
Chilling like a Dylan.
The rest of this hour passes and you see at around 7:30, the lady that was in there with you is starting to lock up the door and leave.
If she leaves, then I'm just going to walk around to the back.
I'm going to take 10 minutes, like after she's closed the door. And as a roach still, I'm going to try to just crawl. Roaches are okay on walls. I'm going to try to go around the top perimeter of the entire place and see if I run into a camera.
All right, roll an investigation check.
Okay.
With advantage, because this is easy.
I got 16.
16.
But I am hugging like the top corner of the wall.
Yeah.
So.
If you want to like just make a stealth check to extra not try to be seen by them, you can do that, and you can do that with advantage as well.
Sick.
What the fuck? Another nat 20.
Fucking killing it today. I'm so glad I hacked Roll20, you guys.
Yeah, you expertly stay in this corner, and you hit a camera in the back right corner that's pointing towards the door. And if you keep moving around, you get another one in the front left that's pointing towards the back.
Okay. Can they see each other, those two cameras?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll crawl back down, and I'm just going to tell everybody, like, hang on, I'm trying to get rid of the security system. And I'm going to try to find, like, the manager's office or whatever, wherever I think a security footage place would be.
Yeah, you scurry down a hallway as you say, like, hey, hang on, and you hear in your head, you are at about an hour and 45 minutes in Morph.
Okay, good note, thank you. Give me another warning in 5 minutes. And then I'm continuing to look.
Yeah, you move down the hall, you see like that manager's area, the door that it's closed, but yeah, just crawl through the underneath it and you're in there.
I'll do another check around this one and look for cameras again. I doubt it, but I don't want to be sure.
I will say there is another one outside that looks at this door from the outside, but inside, yeah, you look around, no cameras inside.
Okay. I'm going to demorph as fast as I can.
Yeah, you get demorphed. You're in here.
Okay. Security system. But first of all, just look for like the button that doesn't record, like it turns recording off, but leaves the cameras on.
There's a computer in here if you want to try to get on it.
Okay.
To hack it, go ahead and roll your computer's check because you don't know the password to get in. So you're doing your back door.
Gross.
Austin, turn it off.
Sorry.
He can't help it. It's a dirty 20.
You have done this enough times. You know this is a standard computer. It's easy enough to break the security encryptions to this.
I like to think it's more like the manager left his password on a post-it note, like something stupid. Anyway, so I get in there. I look for where the software is for the security cameras, and I want to let them stay on, but no longer record, because then they're less likely to realize anything's been done.
Yeah. There's the red circle button you see is lit up right now. You can click it, and the timer stops.
I'm going to also look for where the recordings are stored and delete the last 3 weeks worth, just so they can't pinpoint it to tonight.
Easy enough.
And I'll empty the recycle bin.
And I'll smash it with a...
Yeah, then I'll just break the whole thing. Then I'll go open the door.
Yeah, you walk out.
And there's an alarm. No, I'm just kidding.
You walk out into the open area, and as you do, you hear... Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, everybody hears this.
It was a joke, Austin. It was a joke. You son of a bitch. Fuck, I say out loud, and then I go back to the manager's office and I look for alarm codes.
There is, on the inside, right next to his door, there's a pin pad, a number pad.
Okay. I flip it down. Is that, is there a number thing inside that just says what the... Okay, put the pin in really fast.
What pin?
That's what I'm saying. Is there a post-it note that says the number on it?
No.
Because a lot of times people do that. I don't know. Was there a number in the password?
No.
All right. Well, then can I roll computers on an alarm system?
It's going to be a high check, and you have disadvantage on this.
Wonderful.
You press some buttons, and doesn't stop.
Okay. I mean, at this point, I had propped the door open, or whatever.
No, when you got out of the manager's office is when it started blaring. You didn't even get to the doors.
Oh no, okay. I thought it was the outside door. That's weird. Okay. Then I'll immediately go open the outside door and be like,
alarm blare.
I guess there's something going on. What are we doing?
Yeah, you see Dylan out there in the back.
I think being this close to the time limit, Savannah's probably demorphed as well.
Where are all you all at as this alarm goes off? We'll say, everybody needed to demorph.
I kind of imagine that we were getting ready to be let into the nail salon. So when the door opens, alarm blaring, in my head, I'm they're all standing there, oh shit.
As the door opens, the alarm is blaring outside. As you guys see Zach.
We should probably leave.
Yeah, okay, cool. I disabled the cameras. I didn't know there was anything else. Sorry. And I guess I closed the door behind me as I leave.
So to get to those shack things, you have to go back around the front. Is that what you guys want to do? The shacks where Dylan demorphed, the little bathroom shack.
This is an alley, right?
Oh,
It is an alley. I will say you guys were cautious coming down here. There are other cameras on other stores in the strip mall, so...
Why don't we just walk away for a bit? We're just teens that are walking around a mall right now. Why don't we just give ourselves some distance?
Zach is frantically thinking of every possible problem with that. We're all barefoot. We weren't seen coming in on all the cameras. If anybody checks all those other cameras, it's going to be a problem. I don't know what other surveillance the Yeerks might have here. This is all internal, but he's just going to be I don't know about that.
Well, I imagine we don't have that long till the cops come, so...
Okay, everybody keep your heads
do?
down, and then he'll just start walking.
And then split up again?
You guys get move down the alleyway, get back to one of the main streets, split up. Are you gonna try to reconvene?
Probably. Okay, let's split up into two groups, at least two groups. Meet back at Pacific Towers.
Okay.
You guys hear the distant roar of the sirens on your way.
Okay. For the purposes of whatever cameras might be watching, Zach is trying to look animated, like he's having a regular conversation. Get people to laugh and shit. But Mostly
Yeah.
just trying to get away from there fairly quickly.
And Dylan is like, she reaches over and grabs Savannah's hand.
So we're going to do a group performance check. You can do performance or deception with this. I'm not going to give you guys extra rolls. It's just going to be you three.
Can I give the group like advantage or anything with let me see if I've got like a bardic knowledge or something.
Can I have advantage for Savannah being genuinely delighted?
No.
Yeah, like Dylan's not performing. She just wants to hold Savannah's hand.
Yeah. Why are you being such a dick, Austin? Why do you hate love?
I like
I
love.
do have inspiration. Can I give everyone inspiration?
You can give yourself inspiration. Unless you have like,
To inspire others
you can do that.
through stirring words or music, which in this case is a joke. Right? That's good.
Ooh, tell the talking muffin joke. Then he has to give
Yeah.
it to you
Right.
because otherwise he has to admit his own failure.
Yeah.
That's the one I tell.
What is it?
Oh shit, a talking muffin.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone knows it.
So you guys all have inspiration, bardic inspiration or whatever it is.
Good. I got a nat 20. So, I mean, but it's Zach, so of course. Great. Good.
All right. So do you all want to add those inspiration die to it?
You're not going to let me have like advantage for really being just enamored with Savannah?
Nope.
Rude.
Maybe. Sorry. But you guys can have Zach's inspiration die if you want it.
Yeah, dude.
Which they can use to gain advantage,
Yeah.
right?
Nope.
How many?
Oh, how many is the die? I think it's a D10.
Yeah, how many is the die? I'll take the D10. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh, it
it's
is a D10.
D10. Sure.
Yep.
All right. You guys can have the D10 since I haven't gave you others.
Okay.
Fucking
That's
Christ, Dylan.
I mean,
Can I? Okay, hang on. We can grant other people our inspiration, correct?
right.
No,
I'll give
I'm
Dylan my.
I'm burning my
inspo.
fucking luck point.
Oh, good. It's
Okay,
burnt.
I have more than one. I did so good, you guys.
Better.
So yeah, Savannah is genuinely, just in love with this. And so is Dylan. But like the way she's so into this, it just seems over the top and it kind of looks like she's faking it a little bit. Because she's so
That's so rude,
Not to
dude.
Sa-
That is
That's
so
so
rude.
not to
rude.
Savannah, but to everybody else.
Wow.
That's so rude.
It's
Yeah,
a
that sucks.
success.
Like, listen, it can be a success, but like morally and storytelling wise, that's so rude of you.
All right.
Why do you got to taint it like that?
Let me
Austin?
see what
Jesus.
else I can do.
Yeah. Why do you have to like
Oh,
ruin
I know what it is. I'm sorry. I got this wrong. These two, Savannah and Dylan's love is just so genuine that the people that don't understand love, that do see this, don't get it. And that's why. That's why.
So this leads me to an important question. What percentage of the population of Ocean Grove doesn't understand love?
40% of all males and 16% of females.
That's just MAGA demographics, I'm pretty sure. Like,
Yeah.
is this coming out during Pride Month? Is this is that what we're doing? They don't get that love is love? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, some of them. 16% and 40%. So 56% of people.
Listen, Mr. Statoric, you
That's
need to not.
That's actually.
That's not how that
God,
works.
Mr. Satoric needs to go home now.
What are you doing here, Dylan?
Go watch your stupid cat videos.
I came out here to get a nail certificate for my mom, and I see you walking down the street just
Mr.
in
Statoric
love.
would show
Nope.
up at
Nope.
8 p.m.
Nope.
at a place that
I'm
closes
not
at 7.
interacting today.
Fine, I'll just give you an F. And he walks away. Just kidding. I wouldn't compromise my integrity like that.
Oh my God. Okay, so
She turns to Savannah and goes, "What integrity?"
No integrity.
head off to the Jamba Juice. What are we doing?
Yeah. Canonically down the strip, there's a Jamba Juice where Dylan said she was getting some juice at the yoga bar next
We
door.
should make a list of all the actual brands we've mentioned so that we know which ones we've mentioned. Because I don't remember if they've been there before.
You guys escape and reconvene at Pacific Towers after your Jamba Juice.
To be fair, I never said Jamba. I just said it was the juice place.
The juice place. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Someone needs to
trying
get
not
this
to
wiki
brand it.
together. Anyway, I guess we get back to Pacific Towers, and I don't know. I'm gonna ask that Zach's group just get back first, so that I can be pacing in the living room
Mhm.
dramatically. What?
I just got the classic, like, every time in Animorphs they go back and Marco is agitated as shit and is just pacing around, like throwing his hands up,
Yes.
like having an argument with himself. That's exactly what I'm picturing.
That's what's happening. Zach is doing that exact thing. Only he's arguing with Kamren and Max, who might not be even responding.
No, dude, you did fine. You did fine. We couldn't have known.
I got the cameras.
Yeah.
The cameras were there. After I almost got killed as a fucking cockroach, found all the cameras, found the manager's office, got into the computer, disabled the cameras. What do they have? Fucking motion
alarms.
sensors. Jesus Christ.
We should have just broke out the window.
Yeah, that would also have set off an alarm, so no.
Well, let's go back and do it.
Next time, we just need to shut the power off to the whole fucking place.
Oh,
They probably have an external power supply. God damn it. I don't know.
next time.
There may not need to be a next time. They're definitely going to be on the fucking lookout now.
Mm.
They saw us today as birds at all these places that are supposed to be closed and whatever, under surveillance. A bunch of birds all showed up at the same time on the same day. And now one of the places got infiltrated. They're going to be on even higher alert. This is the conversation that's happening when you guys show up, I think.
We'll figure it out, dude.
If Dylan hears that, she's gonna be like, Zach, dude, chill. Nail salons are like a very popularly cash forward business. So it's likely that they just think somebody broke in.
Damn it, we should have left some evidence that there was a forced entry.
No, because like when they hear the alarm, they get out.
Yeah, but how? How did they even get in?
How did they get in?
The door
Who
wasn't
knows?
jimmied.
We should have broke the window.
Honestly, he's right. We
Kamren.
should have broke the window.
Inside person gives them a key.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
And there were wild birds at least both of the locations that we visited today.
I'm just saying.
Well, we have two options as I see it right now, and one is to call it for the night and give up entirely, and the second is, do we go back to the cabin and see if there's any entrances that our friend there knows about that we could maybe hit tonight?
Third option, just try a different one. I mean, it might be that having the alarm go off at the nail salon will pull attention that way.
And what are the chances that they have set up an alarm, from what you all told me, to the entrance to the Yeerk pool on the island? What are the chances that they've set up alarms from that entrance all the way down that corridor, down the tunnel? That may be an option as well.
Well, since we know that some sort of motion detector is now in play, pretty high.
Yeah, and I don't like the choke point.
So I think if we hit somewhere else tonight, we're definitely burning the nail salon. But if we don't, then we can try again.
You're saying it'll blow the whole, like maybe this was just a regular robbery type thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should swing back to the nail salon and see what's happening there.
Well, Savannah and I are going there.
No, I mean tonight, like right now. See what kind of activity is on the ground now that there's been an alarm going off.
If we decide not to do anything else tonight, it might not hurt to just quietly and from far away observe to see what kind of Yeerk presence we drew out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But Dylan's right. We will be going back relatively soon if we don't die.
I wouldn't mind turning this into a way to monitor their response. Are they just going to send a couple of controller cops out to check it out, or is it going to be like a whole fucking van full of Taxons and shit? How hard are they going to go? You know what I mean? If they think they've...
It's a 5-minute flight away.
Yeah, let's Let's go watch.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys set back out. I assume you all take night
Owls.
flight morphs if you got them.
Yeah.
Mateo will
I'll
go
go
back.
back.
Yeah, Mateo's going to go back because that's what she has. Short-eared owl for Aximili, great horned owl for Kamren.
Dylan's a bat.
I don't want to have too many owls in the area. I kind of want to be on the ground. Can I be a raccoon or something?
You can morph, go there, demorph, remorph, and get closer as a raccoon if you want.
Are squirrels nocturnal?
Mm-mm.
Ah, fuck it. I'll just go bat.
Savannah.
Savannah is going. I don't know why she wouldn't go Great Horn Owl. I'm looking just for fun, but there's no reason why she wouldn't. Yeah, Great Horned Owl.
You guys make the short flight back over. And as you circle from a safe distance and try to keep away and use your animal traits, such as hearing, the sight, the echolocation, to try to get a read of the situation. Yeah, you guys do that. It's easy enough to see this. So what you see...
You say it, you do it.
Yeah, you say it, you do it. There are 3 cop cars here. Also, one has blocked off like the entrance to the alleyway. There's cops out back just kind of searching around. One of these cops here you recognize. It is Hank Allen, Bart Allen's brother. And he seems, his car is like right in front of the door. He's standing outside of it and he looks like he's going back and forth with these other cops. You guys can hear him. And he's saying, I was the first on the scene. I should be the lead here. And the other ones are saying, no, you need to leave. We got this handled. This isn't your jurisdiction. I'm taking over now. I'm the sergeant. And he's like, but it was I always have to push the papers. Just let me have this one, Sarge. No, you need to go. And then dejected, Hank Allen gets back in his car and leaves as the others do what looks to be regular police work, like as they kind of are investigating. This woman that you saw, Dylan, has shown back up and is like unlocked the door and let him in, and everybody's looking around. You guys can give me insight rolls.
Do we get advantage to insight if we're an owl? Because the wise owls,
No,
they're so
I'm
stupid.
sorry. With the mixed conversations, all of you guys can hear, and with the echolocation, when the doors open, you can tell where people kind of are inside, getting the right shot off in there. So you see the ones that are closest to the doors, the ones that are like outside where the public could hear if they were around, seem to be doing regular cop talk, asking normal questions. But there is, with the echolocation, you guys see in your mind, see 2 bodies back towards like where the manager's office was. And with the hearing of the great horned owls, you guys can kind of hear what they're saying. And it's, the recordings have been shut off. I know before I left that they were on because I saw Roach and I was suspicious that it might be one of our enemies. I made sure everything was on. That's strange. And that's kind of what you get. They know something was up in that room, but they don't know exactly what. You even hear, I've checked all the cameras before and there's no sign of anything. Anyone breaking in, moving, no movement in the main rooms.
Does it sound like anyone goes, oh, the recordings have been off for weeks or anything like that? Like, was that worth doing?
After a second, they say, wait a second. All of the recordings are gone. And you guys kind of hear, what? I know that I've been setting up the recordings every time I leave. This time I'm sure. It doesn't look like you have. Give me a deception check real quick.
Okay. God damn it, only a 14. Sucks ass.
I don't believe you. You must have made some mistake in your panic state. The Visser will hear about this.
Taking everything I have to not in thought speak go, ooh.
I'll say with your all's insight checks as well, they're kind of mid. You guys don't get anything else out of it.
What about Max and Maite and Kamren? Are they insightful?
Well, the other 2 don't understand humans or Yeerks. Like they understand them, but they like don't understand their emotions. And Kamren he's watching the outside.
Real quick, to Van privately, Zach just gonna be like, would it be helpful at all if I was on the ground? You could go like Recon or something.
I don't think so. We can hear and see most everything from this vantage point.
Okay, I just wanted to get your take on it. That was my thought too, but just checking.
What else, Austin? Tell us more. How does this conversation progress?
I mean, after he says that the Visser will find out about it, she seems pretty. She's only saying what she needs to, only answering questions. She seems pretty scared.
Yeah, so she's scared and she's not saying a lot.
She seems nervous now.
Okay.
As far as like what else do you guys hear? Nothing that, gives you any big revelations or anything like that. The only thing that you guys heard that might make you think that they're even considering it being Andalites was that she saw the Roach. But even then, the other person seems to not believe her about some of the stuff and thinks she's messing up. So, confusion.
Zach, I'd like to make a mental note of as much identification as I can get. So the people that are inside, obviously one of them's a nail salon tech, but the other one, that voice, if I hear it again, I'd like to remember that that's a Yeerk. And then the cops that were telling Hank to go, probable. I'm gonna put him in a probable list mentally.
One of them is Chief Paradisi.
Oh, isn't that Grapefruit Boy's dad?
No, that's the guy that issued the statement about Pacific Towers, and they're the ones that did the investigation at the Windsurf Hotel.
Oh, okay.
So Chief Paradisi is, I would put a high probability list, but we can also cross-reference this with badge numbers and things that we can see as they move about, right? So we can get if they have their name, we know one's a sergeant. We could look that up and know who that is. We know Chief Paradisi now. We knew what's his face, Allen, before, Hank Allen. So do we know all the cops one way or another at this point?
You guys know that the majority of the police station has been taken over by controllers. It's I think it was something like 98%.
It was. I think it was just 90. Now
yeah,
it's
it might
98.
be 90. I know that there was a lot. The prison was in there too. I'm getting them confused, I think. But you guys can mostly assume that most of the cops are, especially, I will say this, with your insight check, them sending Hank Allen away gives you a little bit of a inkling on whether he is or not.
Perfect. That's what I was going to ask. Okay.
I don't know.
We're going to...
I think we're having the same thought. We interrupted each other in thought speak.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much else to get here. It doesn't look like a ton of resources are being dedicated to this. So I think, Dylan, I think you're probably onto something. If we hit another spot tonight, it's going to definitely be a tell that this was us. So, to the cabin? Or nothing?
I think nothing.
Okay. The night is young. It's only 8:30?
I mean, what are you suggesting?
I don't know if we want to go get any information from the Harbinger tonight. We don't have to. It's just a thought. I'm also down to, not do anything. Go home. Play a game or something.
Yeah, maybe it's best that we just rest up before tomorrow. And Savannah's waiting to see if there's any objections to that.
There are none. Rest sounds amazing.
Yep, none from the Andalites or Kamren either. You guys fly through the air. Everybody going home?
Yeah, Zach will head home.
When they get to the part where they split off, Dylan's going to be like, see you tomorrow, I guess?
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
They don't split off because she drove there, so I'm actually going to go get my stuff.
Yeah, Zach gets most of the way home, And remembers that his phone is at Pacific Towers.
Yeah. Same thing, like Dylan and Zach like meet up together and be like, you forgot your stuff?
Yeah, can I get a ride, actually? That would...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sick.
So
Thank you.
Let's get back there. And do you think we can like sneak in before she realizes that we know that we forgot our stuff?
Savannah's in the kitchen waiting, like holding our shit, like...
Made in association with Airtime for Nonsense. For more content like this, visit airtimefornonsense.com.